In the past couple of days, Matt LaFleur was on his own podcast, the Matt LaFleur podcast with Matt Schneidman of The Athletic. I'm going to link it down below if you want to hear the whole conversation. But I want to share what LaFleur had to share about Robert Saleh. We already heard about that with Robert Saleh coming in what Matt LaFleur called in the past month a fluid role, helping the Packers offense. And so he went into a little bit more detail about what Saleh will be doing, and so I found it somewhat interesting. So I want to play the clip here. As I said, I'll leave the full conversation in the description section down below if you guys want to listen to that. So here we go.
Okay, Mark Murphy wrote this on the team website the other day that you guys officially hired Saleh as a consultant. Is that true? Is he here every week? Because I know people were very interested in that when he was first
Same
here.
thing I told you guys in the press conference.
It's a fluid situation.
It is fluid. Okay. So he wasn't here the previous week when we were getting ready to play Detroit. Mm-hmm. He is here this week. He just got in today, and he'll be here through Friday. And and he's a good resource to have around, and somebody that I can lean on in terms of a lot of different aspects. Just him having the same lens that I have in that of being a head coach. So he helps me with a lot of special projects as well. And then, always taking a dive into the opposition, the defense that we're getting ready to play, trying to see if he can find any holes or some rules that maybe could be some potential weaknesses in whatever is the scheme that we're going against.
Josh Jacobs.
All right, so there's Matt LaFleur sharing that Saleh's role seems to be looking at opposing defenses and giving him insights there. And I think if you look at this week against the Bears, they have a pretty solid defense. And I think that it can't hurt to have someone like Robert Saleh, who didn't find success with the Jets, partly because their quarterback play had been bad a majority of the time. Even this year with Aaron Rodgers being on the Jets, actually being healthy, they still have not found success. And even after Saleh got fired, they haven't found any level of success, as well as trading for Devontae Adams. So it's a tough spot for the Jets right now. But I think that to have a defensive mind like Robert Saleh, on the Packers staff, you only have so many coaches, and you don't really have anyone of the level of Saleh, who has produced in the NFL, has produced some really top-tier defenses. I think it can't hurt to have someone else in the limited time you have every week, this scenario 2 weeks because of the bye week, to prepare for the team you're facing. It can't help to have someone else having eyes on the defense, potentially giving you some insights about how you could potentially attack the defense. So I think that having Saleh here in Green Bay is a very, very smart move, very valuable, and it helps and makes sense why Saleh is here because of the friendship that Matt LaFleur and Robert Saleh do have going back a long while in their beginning of their time in the NFL and before that as well. And so, hopefully Saleh can help Matt LaFleur when it comes to the red zone offense. That has been one area the Packers offense has struggled. And I was looking up the Bears defense. They have the best red zone defense in the NFL. The Packers have the 30th ranked red zone offense. So I hope that Saleh can take a look at that Bears red zone defense and maybe give Matt LaFleur some tips as to the best way to dissect that defense and try to actually start converting come the red zone. Because that has been probably the Packers' biggest weakness on the entire roster, or not just the roster, but the entire team, has been the inability to convert red zone attempts to touchdowns. 30th rate in the NFL. So hopefully he can help in that way. But that's all I have for this one. If you want more Packers content, feel free to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.